Drink around the world with me at Disney's Epcot. We decided to do a little drink around the world thing, so like at every country we stopped off at, we got a drink. It was mainly my boyfriend and his dad, because I was getting cocktails and they were like $14 a cocktail at least. And it was quite rushed at the end of the day, so we we're basically running around trying to fit everything in before it closed. So we started off on the right hand side at Canada, and they both got a Moosehead Lager. Next up was England, and we couldn't not go to the pub in here. So we had a wander around, and then we stopped off at the Rose and Crown. I mean, where do you not see a Rose and Crown? I got a cocktail in here and I think it was a bit like a Blue Lagoon, and it was actually quite strong. It was quite expensive as well, but it wasn't bad. And then Jack went for a Guinness and we sat and watched the little live band in the back. Next up was France. I was gutted the line for Ratatouille was so long, so I really wanted to try it out, but didn't bother. Instead, we got another drink. So this one was just a beer from one of the little stands on the way through. Then had a wander through, I think it was Morocco. This was quite small, so we didn't bother getting a drink in here. But again, there was another live band here and everyone was having the best time. Japan was next up, and guess what? Another beer. I did love Japan though, and I really wish we had food here because the restaurants looked gorgeous. It's probably one of the prettiest areas in general. They had a koi pond, so much greenery, and the architecture is just gorgeous. I won't even mention America because we literally just walked straight past it. Just don't see the point in stopping in America when we're literally in America. Then our next stop was Italy. This one was so beautiful. We stopped at the cutest little drinks cart covered in flowers with a donkey on the front. This was probably one of the most expensive for what we actually ended up getting. This was some sort of like spritz Bellini thing, I'm not really sure. And Jack got a pint, and me I got a Prosecco, and honestly this was absolutely tiny. Literally more like a shot of Prosecco. Germany was next where I did actually end up with a shot. This was the Mozart chocolate liqueur. It is gorgeous. I've got some of this at home in the white chocolate version. Jack got some sort of Guinness dark beer, I don't know. Then we ended up stopping off at China for some food. Got something fairly quick. I'm sure I ended up with orange chicken. That seems to be everywhere in America, by the way. Didn't have too much time until the show started, so again, this was a beer. This actually ended up being our last drink because we went to Mexico and had to go on one of the little water rides. By the time we'd finished on there and had a little wander around inside, it was getting dark and it was time for the show. Didn't actually end up videoing any of the show because I was knackered and this was the last day before coming home. So here's a bit of the little water ride instead.